the starting lineup for New
Number
Albany.
2, Colin Thurston.
And
Number 3,
a quick note, earlier I talked about how the libero for Floyd Central is a nice white and black. I just now saw the New Albany libero, which it looks like all white with a red and black stripe going through the middle. So interesting color palettes come to play here.
For sure, Beam. For sure.
Yeah, it's always nice to see a little bit of splash of color and then almost dull jerseys. Not to hate on the jerseys too much, but you can spice it up a little bit, personally. And the New Albany starting lineup.
Yeah, it looks like Jonathan Clifton is dressed tonight, so big player here in this game tonight.
Yeah, really dangerous. Like I said, the coaches were worried about him. I'm a little bit worried about him. That 131 kill stat when his second in line has 31. It's a 100-point difference, and that is not a very good look for Floyd Central.
Very impressive for anyone playing volleyball.
Definitely a stat to put on the refrigerator for sure. And the lights dim as the Floyd Central highlight reel plays, or player highlight reel, I should say.
Yeah, a little hype video here for the men's volleyball squad.
That is excellent blocking happening on camera. That is amazing. And try to get Floyd Central fans hyped as well as the players. Yeah. I don't know if it works too well,
it
but
doesn't appear to be working. But yeah, try new things.
It looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. I mean, get nice camera quality there. Nice little dive, and then the dramatic turn. Yes, that's what we like to see.
Wonderful shot there.
Yeah, if I was in New Albany, I would be shaking in my shoes right now. Seeing that, I might just leave.
Oh yeah, P running down their legs right now. No question about it.
For sure. I'm packing my bags. Yeah, Riley Mingus is called a sophomore at Floyd Central and a libero.
We got our starting lineup here for the Highlanders.
They're taking a step forward and they're waving to the crowd. And the hype is actually here. A lot of excitement for this game, especially on the Floyd Central side. Not as much on the New Albany, but obviously it's a home game, so you can't expect much from New Albany.
Number 23, Jordan Fonda.
And Jordan Fonda, as we said, a worry for New Albany. I was watching him warm up, and dude's got unbelievable hops. He was kind of murking that ball. So we'll see how he performs tonight. I've got high expectations for him, and I think so does Coach Woosley for New Albany, the one who is worried about
Number 36, Nathan Wheatley.
And we're almost cleared with the lineup for Floyd Central men's volleyball.
Number 54,
This should be a fun one tonight.
Yeah. Definitely going to be a fun one. I don't know if the odds are really in our favor here, but I really hope they are. And it's over, and the lights turn back on. Yeah, it's pretty bright. And the game's about to start. We got
Court for the Bulldogs. Got number 21, Jonathan Clifton. Number 13, Ryan Blair. Number 22, Quincy Rainey. Number 11, Dick Nee. Number 23, Chase Walters. And number 2, Colin Thurston.
And for Floyd Central, we have Jordan Fonda, Grant Coleman. Oh, I should say that numbers as well. 23, Jordan Fonda. 17, Grant Coleman. Number 0. Oh wait, I read that. Wait, number 0, and that is. I'm blanking on my words here. We got Mr. Smith, number 42, Justin Cromwell, number 15, and number 3, Dylan Myers. I'm sorry for mistaking names there, but it's gonna be a good
New
game.
Albany going with 5 seniors to start the game here.
Yeah, as you said, definitely a senior-sided team. So we'll see how they perform here.
Dick Nee getting his bench hyped up. We'll see what he does here tonight.
Yes, sir. Definitely, as you walked over, definitely a lot of fanfare. a lot of hype.
Yo, is that muted?
And the serve is off. It is received by Smith.
Over.
And is sent back over to New Albany side by Myers.
And just like that, Jonathan Clifton with a great kill, saved by Joe Smith. And they give it back to Clifton, and another kill, and they'll get the point for the Bulldogs.
We should talk about how Floyd Central saved that ball, went past the bleachers almost, went all the way to the bleachers, and it was saved, only to be sent back by Clifton. That man is pretty scary, I'm not going to lie. First kill for for New Albany.
Fonda with the save. Cromwell will try and get it over, and hits the net on the top of the ceiling, and New Albany take an early 2-0 lead.
Yeah, not a good sight. Cromwell connects with the ball, it just doesn't get it. It's kind of stuffed by the net, and really unfortunate, and not much you can do there. And serve.
23, Chase Walters here on the serve. We'll get it over.
It is.
Fonda sets up Myers.
And he kills that ball, but it is saved and low.
Clifton with the tip. He'll get it over.
Ooh.
And Clifton with another kill.
Yeah, I'm kind of sensing a pattern. They feed Clifton, and he just murders the ball. He just sent that ball straight down, and it is unable to be saved. And that's a 3-0 lead for New Albany. Jeez.
Great start for Clifton. Walters with the serve. Fonda with the fake set. Smith with the dig. Fonda again. And Highlanders will score the first point of the game.
Fonda, amply being worried by the coaches of New Albany, gets his first kill for Floyd Central. That is an amazing play and a much-needed win. Much-needed kill for Floyd Central, I should say. And Floyd Central serve. Grant Coleman taking it up, and let's hope we get a good serve here. And Coach Woosley talking to his star player, Jonathan Clifton. I don't really know what he could be saying. He's been performing really well.
Jude Harrison into the game for the Highlanders. And Joe Smith will take a seat.
And just waiting on the serve here, Grant Coleman. Well, the ref has something to say to Floyd Central side.
A little confusion on the roster here.
Yeah, I think the refs are just as confused as I am. I can't get a good hear on it, but it appears there is an issue. The ref on top of the ref next to the net is obviously a little disgruntled with something, and we'll see what happens. He seems agitated, and I guess this would be a good time to talk about some of the expectations for this game. Floyd Central fans worried, and New Albany cheering for something. I don't really know. And Coach Casey for Floyd Central, it appears a little agitated about what's happening right in front of us.
A little upset on what we got going on here. Still no word on what's happening.
Yeah, I still don't understand. Maybe it was maybe some words were said to each other that was very unsportsmanlike. That's my best guess right now, but I cannot see or hear what is happening. And maybe it was a New Albany win there. I don't really know. They got really hyped there for a second, and no advancements have been made. The score is 3-1. New Albany up. Not really a good start for Floyd Central.
3-1. Fonda able to get that last point over for the Highlanders and get them on the scoreboard.
Yeah, make it not as terrible. Jonathan Clifton definitely has been putting in some work. We were talking about him earlier. We knew he was, but he's coming out hot, absolutely murdering the ball in a very very brutal way, and is unable to be saved by the Floyd Central side.
Looks like there's a problem with the roster, so the ref has one in his hand, so we'll see what's going on here. Talking to the coach, maybe an illegal substitution as Smith will come back in for Harrison.
An illegal substitution? Yeah, I've not seen Jonathan Clifton.
And the ref coming down from his pedestal.
Now he's talking to Cromwell. I don't know what could be said. And this has got to be like delay of the game or something. I just want to see some volleyball. But it is not happening currently.
Well, might as well just talk about
our expectations for this game. What are your expectations for this game?
Clifton's coming out hot, so I'd say New Albany getting this first set. And as they get another point here, I guess for that substitution. And 4-1 now, 4-0 now our score.
What?
Something happened there, but
They don't want to see a young boy
tell you
win.
what that was, but
Yeah, they do not want to see a young boy win.
Chase Walters will continue to serve for New Albany, and it's up. Cromwell with the set, and
I think he caught it. Yeah, I think he just palmed it right there. And
couldn't quite get under that one, so 5-0 start here for the Bulldogs.
yeah, not a good start. They had one on, Floyd Central had one on, but they were quickly taken away for an unknown reason.
And there's a kill by Myers. We get a point for the Highlanders finally. 5-1 our score.
Yeah, that was a almost unsavable hit, and that was a nice kill for Myers and a first point on the board.
Cromwell will serve it for the Highlanders. And he'll have an ace, 5-2.
That is a nice ace. Maybe New Albany's a little bit disgruntled about what just happened, and the score is 2-5 with New Albany still up. And we'll see what Cromwell can do here. Justin, sorry. And
serves up, and that one will be out of play. 6-2. Bulldog lead here in the first set. And into the game for the Bulldogs, Dick Nee.
Quincy Rainey, the server for New Albany, obviously hyped about that last kill for Floyd Central, or last kill for New Albany, and he's still hyped.
Score is great serve by number 6, Henry Ryan, and Highlanders unable to keep that up, and the score was 7-2. Good dig by Lilly. And Lilly will hit it over the net, but a little too much power on it. It'll go out. And 8-2. New Albany looking dominant so far in this first set.
Lots of energy on New Albany, and they're really keeping up the score here.
And Fonda sets up Myers. New Albany able to handle it. And Floyd Central will get the point there. Looks like number 11, Dick Nee, got under that one.
Yeah, a point is a point for Floyd Central. Even though it doesn't come from a kill, that's still a point on the board, and that's what Floyd Central needs right now. They kind of need to stop the momentum of New Albany.
Coleman to serve for Floyd. Get it over. Dick Nee gets it over for the Bulldogs. Fonda's there. Lilly pushes his back over. And Clifton able to get it over the net for another kill.
Actually, I believe it was a kill for Highlanders. It did something illegal, which hit the net straight on and went straight up in the air, which is a point for Highlanders. And now it scores 8-4 with New Albany's victory, or with New Albany's lead.
Coleman with another serve. Bulldogs unable to handle it. 8-5, our score in the first set.
Floyd Central kind of clawing their way back into this game. They started off by down 4, and now they're a little bit closer.
Dick Nee with the kill, and he'll get it over the net, and Highlanders unable to handle it. Great play by the senior.
Yeah, Dick Nee sending it really, really, really hard, but it is actually almost blocked, but it gets over the net, which is unfortunate for Floyd Central. They were so close to blocking it, which would have been a pivotal point for Floyd Central. And, oh my. Almost some friendly fire there off the New Albany serve, which puts it 6-9 with New Albany up. I I think I was expecting more of a blowout. I think New Albany was going to be more dominant than this.
Myers the serve, and great block by Harrison. Clifton tries to get it past him. It's just not happening.
Oh my gosh, a big disrespect for Floyd Central. The head tap and the gritty on Myers. That is some sportsmanship for sure.
And Myers gets it over the net. They set up Dick Negan, and he cranks it. A little too far there for Dick. And Floyd Central awarded with the point. Myers with the set, and Clifton just puts it in the ground. 10-8, the Bulldogs lead.
Sets or no sets? Volleyball sets, I think.
Jonathan Clifton having a really pivotal.
Great dig by Mingus. And Fonda able to get over for the Highlanders. Clifton puts it back for them, and no one's there for Floyd Central, so 11-8 our score.
New Albany
first set.
seeming to find the open space and get it towards the ground, racking up some points. It was pretty close, but they're kind of making the lead great.
Oh my, what a serve by Clifton, just a little left on it.
Yeah, Clifton just smacked that ball and sent it flying. Another gritty by Jude Harrison, and I don't think it boded too well with Clifton, as immediately after the first one, he got 2 points for his team.
Fonda with the serve, and he'll get it over. They set up Dick again, and Brock is there in the back. And they'll set Chase Walters this time, blocked by Cromwell. And 14 for the Bulldogs, unable to handle it. That was Jacob Corbett. And Highlanders will get another point.
Yeah, the ball was coming pretty fast. He could not set it to his teammate properly, and is a point for Floyd Central.
Fonda with another good serve. They set up knee, and he just hits it right into the net.
Yeah, not much room for the ball to go there. Both Floyd Central defenders were up, hands up. Justin Cromwell might have gotten a finger on it, actually, sending it straight back down, and that is another point, and it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, Fonda messes up on the serve, and the Bulldogs will be rewarded with a point there. 12-11 here in the first set. Solid game so far.
Yeah, definitely a great game. I was a little shocked at the first couple points for New Albany. I thought they were gonna completely demolish, but it has not been like that.
Harrison set up beautifully by Cromwell, and Highlanders able to get a point back, 12-12.
That was almost the libero Riley Mingus sets to Justin Cromwell, who sets it to Jude Harrison, and he actually just sends that ball straight down for a nice kill for Floyd Central, and it's still a tie game.
Here's Jude Harrison to the bench.
Yep, these next couple points are going to be pivotal. I cannot speak.
Smith with the serve, and a little too much on that one as it goes out of bounds in the back. And 13-12. Bulldogs take the lead.
Yeah, maintaining strength is really important for volleyball. You don't want to send it too shallow or send it too far. Obviously, send it too far there, which gives the point to New Albany.
Colin Thurston with the serve. Cromwell sets up Fonda, and he'll get it over, and New Albany can't handle it again. And we're tied again at 13.
Number 22, Quincy Rainey, hits it actually underneath the net, which you obviously can't do. And it's actually been a really close game. Not at the start, but Floyd Central kind of brought it back.
Ryan Blair tries to get it over. Cromwell and Coleman are there on the block.
Wow, a lot of fanfare after that call. I don't think Floyd Central fans are very happy about that. It was a very nice try for Floyd Central.
And it'll call 4 hits for Floyd. And Chase Walters will serve it over for the Bulldogs. Cromwell sets up Coleman. He's blocked by Clifton. And Albany gets it back over to Floyd. Cromwell to Myers this time. That'll be blocked. Here's Clifton for the Dogs, and that is just beautiful swing.
That was pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie. Clifton actually just kills that ball and gets a kill for New Albany. I can kind of see why he is such a threat. He just destroyed that ball.
It's one of the better men's volleyball players I've seen.
For sure.
Cromwell sets Coleman up and able to get it over for the Highlanders. Clifton wasn't able to make the play. And 15-14 our score.
Coleman having a standout game for Floyd Central. That was an amazing kill. He blocked that right straight down. And that is a pivotal kill for Floyd Central.
Cromwell with the serve. Clifton is there. He'll get it over and a little too far. And Highlanders able to tie it up again. 15 all here.
Maybe Clifton a little shook after Coleman stuffed the ball and got a kill for Floyd Central. The score is now tied. Definitely a close game.
Cromwell serve it over. And they set Clifton.
Ooh.
And that's blocked, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
And New Albany will get the point.
That was a lose-lose situation for Floyd. Either you let that happen, he gets the point, or you block it straight out of bounds, and they split the point. That was an amazing set and an amazing swing by Clifton.
Henry Ryan on the serve. Smith is there. Fonda sets it to Myers, and he's unable to handle it. And New Albany will take a 2-point lead here late in the first set.
Yeah, he connects with it, but he's unable to get it over the net. Unfortunate for Floyd Central.
Ryan will serve it again for the Bulldogs. He gets it over to Smith. Fonda to Myers. He tips it over. Outstretched hands of Quincy Raney, and is able to buy a point for the Highlanders.
Number 3, Myers kind of fakes it out with his right hand. I think they're going to believe he's going to send it with his right, but he tips it with his left, getting into open space and getting the point. Floyd Central now down 1, but now they're tied.
Great serve by Coleman, able to tie it up for the Highlanders.
Yeah, we were talking about how it's going to be a great game, and I think that's coming to fruition. An excellent game so far. A little bit of back-to-back action.
Coleman serves up, and Rainey sets it to Clifton. He's able to get it over. And Rainey hits it to the Highlanders. Fonda sets Harrison. He gets it over. They set Clifton again, and they're going to get Rainey with the palm there.
Yeah, and I believe this is the first time Floyd Central has taken the lead up by 1. Some change in tide.
And Coleman too much power on that serve. Gets it out of bounds, and we're tied again at 18. Very back and forth first set here.
Mingus in for Coleman. And
Rainey to serve for the Bulldogs. Gets it over. Fonda will tip it over. Bulldogs, they set Clifton. Highlanders able to handle it. And Myers tries to kill and couldn't quite get it there. And Bulldogs take the lead, 19-18.
Someone is screaming on the New Albany side. That honestly frightened me a little bit, I can't even lie. But about that play, Myers trying to hit it over the net, but gets a lot of net on that, and it is a nice kill for Floyd or for New Albany.
On to sets Harrison, a little too much on it. Harrison unable to get to it.
Yeah, I think it was just a little shallow. He's not able to connect with it fully or at all. A big whiff and a nice point for New Albany.
Looks like the Highlanders take a timeout here.
Landon Kirk for New Albany really hyped about the outcome of this set. I don't think I've seen him play, but, you know, definitely doing a lot for the bench.
Dude, I'm controlling this entire time.
And, yeah, nice timeout for Floyd. So hopefully they can recuperate and maybe take this set.
Oh, wait.
And they're entering back onto the court.
And out of the timeout, Bulldogs will serve.
Yeah, I think maybe the Floyd Central men's volleyball team can come into this game with a new head after that amazing timeout, and we'll see if they can bring it back. And
Bulldogs up 2 here, 20-18 in the first set.
no surprise, Quincy Rainey about to serve.
And Rainey with the serve. Really gets it over, and it's like number 14, Jacob Corbett, is able to make the play for the Bulldogs, and they'll go up 3 here in the first set.
Yeah, number 22, Quincy Rainey, again sending the ball over.
Fonda with a good set to Myers. He'll get it over. And Clifton drills one for the Bulldogs. And great block try there by Corbett from Myers' kill. And not able to keep it in bounds, so Highlanders will get a point there, decreasing the lead, Bulldogs lead to 2, 21-19 in the first set.
Yeah, definitely some room for improvement for Floyd Central, but I am surprised on how well they're able to keep up with Clifton's amazing athletic ability.
Kohler serves it over, and they'll set knee. He gets it over for the Bulldogs. Fonda with a set to Granger. He gets it over. Corbett sets Clifton, and he kills that one. And just a little too much on it. And Highlanders come right back, only down 1 now.
That was a very, 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 very close kill for New Albany. It was so close to the line, but the ref deems it as out.
Served by Kohler. Corbett stumbles a little bit there and messes up the set. And Highlanders able to tie it up out of that timeout, 21-21.
A lot of errors for New Albany. Not as much for Floyd Central. Floyd Central really getting worked on Clifton. Clifton sending the ball straight into open spaces and just actually sending some power onto it. But on the same side, New Albany's having some trouble with some with some teamwork, some bad sets, and some stumbling on feet. And it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, timeout here by the Bulldogs. And neither team wants to lose this first set, considering how close it's been. 21-21, our score here early. So,
yeah,
see what they can do here out of this timeout.
Yeah, as you said, the first set is a big set. I think whoever wins this set has the biggest chance to win the game, obviously. So we'll see if what team gives it up. And
Kohler looks to serve it over for the Highlanders. Corbett serves Clifton, and we're able to handle it. Fonda to Granger. Good block there by the Bulldogs. Granger gets it over for the Highlanders. Corbett to Clifton again, and he's able to just put it on the Highlanders. 22-21.
New Albany sending the disrespect they received earlier in this game right back with the head taps and the grittying. Kind of unnerving for Floyd Central.
And Clifton unable to handle his serves here.
Oh my gosh. Some more disrespect on Floyd Central's side. This is getting to a pretty heated game. I wonder if it's going to elevate or discourage New Albany's side. And Jordan Fonda about to make the serve.
Serve there by Fonda. Corbett serves Walters. A little too much. And back to Walters. He'll get it over for the Bulldogs. Cromwell to Fonda. He'll get it over. Corbett serves Walters again. And Bulldogs unable to handle it. And Highlanders go up here 23-22.
maybe the grading's working out for Floyd Central. They have taken the lead and is getting close to the end of this set. Hopefully Floyd Central pulls it through, as Fonda, I believe, is about to make the serve. Fonda with the serve here for the Highlanders. Gets it over. Walter for the Bulldogs able to make a nice play. Mingus is there. Oh my God. And hits it over the bench. Players go flying everywhere. Clear the bench, clear the bench. Man down, man down. There were a lot of Floyd Central players on the ground hiding from the incoming ball. And that's a tied score, 23-23. First set still here. Very important point here to win for either side. Cromwell serves Granger. Blair is there with the block. And able to get the big point there for the Bulldogs. Only need one more to take their first set. Yeah, that is a momentous point for New Albany. And you can tell just on how the bench reacted, a lot of hype. That's 51. Colin Crewer sends it over. Good set by Cromwell. Fonda's there. And able to get one back for the Highlanders. 24-24 in the first set. Yeah, 14. Jacob Corbett hits it the wrong direction and ends up with a Floyd Central point. Another momentous point to tie it up, and we'll see how this ends up. Joe Smith into the game for this last point for Jude Harrison, and Coleman will come in for Mingus as they try to win this one here. Good serve by Smith. They Bulldogs set Blair. Highlanders are there. Cromwell to Coleman for the kill, and touches the net on the kill. I don't think you could ask for a better serve and a better kill. Coleman sends that ball straight into open space and gets a nice point for, wait, I kind of lied. That was a point for New Albany. That was a great kill, or that was a great attempt though. If it was in, that would have been beautiful. There's Colin Thurston on the serve for the Bulldogs. And Ryan Blair sends it over for New Albany, able to get that point there, and they'll come away with a grind out first set win. Yeah, an unfortunate first game for Floyd Central. Definitely kind of a heartbreaker right there. 24-26. They had that in the bag, but they unfortunately kind of fumbled it at the end. And I think that kind of sets the tone for maybe the rest of the game. I don't think Floyd Central really is able to give this up. I think the tides are really in New Albany's favor, but like I said, I don't think Floyd Central's going to give it up that easily. And I think we can expect the next game to fall to Floyd Central. Yeah, Highlanders definitely need to get this next win. And that'll be a big morale booster and confidence booster. Yeah, well, New Albany's fired up after that first set win, especially how close it was. Yeah, it means a lot to get that one. Yeah, 1-0 hurts, 2-0 is deadly, and you do not want to see that as a Floyd Central fan. And 2 minutes on the clock, and we can get right back into the second game. And we'll see how this game ends up.
Go get with your mom and your dad.
So our predictions kind of were correct. We really did know that Jonathan Clifton was going to have a standout game, and he is kind of performing for us today. Lots of kills, lots of blocks, and lots of athletic plays here to give New Albany the best chance at winning that he could possibly have an effect on. Yeah, that kid's just everywhere tonight. Great volleyball player, and we'll see if the Highlanders are going to be able to contain him here in the second set. Yeah, and I don't know if they can, just based off how they're reacting to his serves. It was almost like they were scared of the incoming ball, and I can't really blame them. That ball does pack a punch. Bulldogs taking all the time they are allowed here before coming out, talking things over, see if they can get this second set to go up 2-0 here. in the game. And 5 seconds ticking down, and I believe this is the most important game here for Floyd Central. Rivalry game and senior night. You do not want to lose this, and that first loss definitely does not help. And referees checking things over here on the roster side. See if they got down here. And about ready to get this second set underway. A pretty young lineup for Floyd Central. I don't see a single senior, but I do see 5 juniors and Riley Mingus, who is the libero and a sophomore at Floyd Central. So no seniors present, but see how the juniors and sophomore perform. And start the second set, we'll have Cromwell for the Highlanders serving. And into the net. And Albany is awarded the first point of the second set. Yeah, the serve is a little short. Not really a good start, but we'll see how it goes down. And Cromwell with the great dig. Fonda sets up Granger perfectly. And Albany unable to handle that one. As it was a great kill by Granger. And we'll have a 1-1 ball game here in the second set. Yeah, maybe this set the tone for what's about to happen in this game. First game, obviously, it was neck and neck near the end. Maybe this will start neck and neck off the rip. Good serve by Piper. Big knee gets it over to Cromwell. And Granger able to handle it for the Highlanders. They set up Thurston again. And a great block by Fonda. A great block on their star player Clifton. And some head tapping like we've seen in the previous match. And yeah, maybe they start out by shutting down Clifton, and that would be an excellent strategy for Floyd Central. Piper a little too strong there on the serve. And Bulldogs get it back to 2-2 in the second set. Yeah, can't really be making mistakes like that in a game like this. You really want to see the win, but you can't put too much power on it. And after I was talking about it, New Albany does the exact same thing by putting too little power on it and smacking the net. Number 10, Davis Barber sends it right into the net. Highlanders go 3-2 now. And Granger does the same thing. A lot of bad sets here, or serves in the second set for both teams. 3-3 our score. Too much, too little, and too little. That is 3 consecutive given points up by serve. Okay, make it 4. And there's another one. Clifton into the net. And a lot of questionable serves here by both teams. See if Fonda's able to break this streak and get it over and put it in play. And there you go. They set Chase Walters, and he just puts it over from the Dogs and is able to get them a point. He's very emotional after that point. Very excited after that kill. I don't think I could see any more excitement from one person after a kill like that. And that has been pretty consecutive for New Albany. Lots of hype after a kill. Colin Crewer on the serve for the Bulldogs. Granger's there. Cromwell gets it over for the Highlanders. Corbett sets Walters, and into the net he goes. Yeah. 5-4, Highlanders lead. A really high set. He couldn't really connect on it well enough to get it over the net, so he sends it straight into the net, which leads into a Highlanders taking the win, or taking the lead. Mingus for the Highlanders. The serve gets over. And Corbett tries to serve Walters, and a bad set. Yeah. Unable to get there. Yeah, maybe Highlanders pulled this game through. That was an amazing serve by Riley Mingus as he does it again here. Mingus gets it over. Clifton's there. Dogs serves Clifton again. And there's Wheatley for the Highlanders. Walters gets it over for the Bulldogs. Cromwell gets it up to Granger. He gets it over. Corbett to Walters again. Mingus is there. Cromwell to Piper. Couldn't quite finish it. Blair tips it over. Cromwell's there. And Bulldogs unable to handle it.
And the Highlanders stretch out their lead by 3. I believe that is the greatest lead they've held all game.
Great rally there by both teams. Highlanders able to come away with it.
Definitely hard fought, though. New Albany just didn't want to give that up.
Mingus with a great serve. Blair gets over for the Bulldogs and hits it out of bounds. 8-4 Highlanders here.
Yeah, Highlanders now doubling New Albany's score. And definitely a great start for Floyd Central.
Mingus the serve for the Highlanders. Barber is there. And get it. Blair hits it over. Cromwell in the set to Fonda, and a little too much on it as he'll hit it over.
Yeah, if he directed just a little bit of that power, a little bit more in the downward motion, I believe that would have been fair and an excellent point for Floyd Central. And
Number 2, Thurston to serve here for Bulldogs. Got a mean farmer's tan right now.
yeah, definitely been out in the sun.
Granger with a dig and gets it over the net, and the Bulldogs unable to communicate on that one as Highlanders go back up 4, 9-5.
Yeah, the Bulldogs not able to aptly communicate on who to hit the ball, so no one does, and it is a nice kill for Floyd Central. And the Highlanders doing pretty good here as Brock Kohler holds the ball as something is cleaned up from the bench. I think a water bottle might have spilled, and I think they got it cleaned up.
And Kohler will serve for the Highlanders in the second set. And Bulldogs can't handle it. And he'll get the Highlanders up 5 points here in the second set.
Maybe the nerves are getting to the Bulldogs in unfriendly territory. They're kind of selling the second match.
Yeah. A little too confident off that first win, I'm guessing. And good serve by Kohler. They get it to their guy Clifton. And Piper tries to block it. And ball goes flying out of bounds.
Yeah, if the set is to Clifton, you can expect that ball to get melted. He just sent it. And even when Logan connects with the ball, it sends it out of bounds, which still gives him the kill. Not much you can do there.
Cromwell will get it to Piper here. And Floyd buys one right back after the kill from Clifton.
Yeah, Piper getting it back in blood immediately after getting an unfortunate touch on the ball. He's able to get a kill right back.
Cromwell for the Highlanders. Clifton's there. And they get it back to him. And a ridiculous kill. So much power.
That
Clifton.
That man's got a cannon for an arm or something. He just keeps melting the ball. And Floyd Central is not able to do much about it. You kind of got to pray you hit it straight up in the air. Or you kind of got to pray that hit you in the face, because that cannot feel good.
Ryan on the serve. And Colin Thurston unable to handle that, and it'll hit the ceiling, and Floyd Central takes the point. 12-7 here in the second set. Highlanders with the lead. Piper gets it over. Rainey's there on the tip, and Cromwell couldn't quite make the play. Tries to kick the ball to keep it up, and Highlanders couldn't handle it.
It almost worked. He almost got it up, but it just didn't go too well, and that's another point for New Albany.
Rainey on the serve for the Bulldogs. Get it over. Cromwell's there. Good set by Fonda. And great block
by Clifton for the Bulldogs. And New Albany within 3 now.
Yeah, Clifton almost waiting for the ball to hit right into his palms and sending it right back for a New Albany point.
Rainey on the serve. Kohler's there. Fonda sets it to Granger, and what a shot from Granger.
Ugh.
Spikes it right over the net and able to get a good point for the Highlanders. 13-9 in the second set.
Yeah, he hit that right into open territory. I don't think he could have hit the ball in any better spot, and he gets a kill for Floyd Central.
Granger with the serve. They set Clifton, and he tips it over. Highlanders are there. Fonda to Wheatley. He's able to get it over. Corbett goes to Clifton. Highlanders are there. And what a play from the Highlanders. Cromwell able to keep it up with his foot, and then Fonda puts it over.
I wonder what sport Justin plays besides for volleyball. And I think the obvious answer is soccer. He is a varsity soccer player, and it is showing with his amazing little kicks.
Corbett puts it over for the Bulldogs. Great tip by Fonda, and Coleman puts it over for the Highlanders. A lot of momentum on the Floyd Central side right now. Wouldn't be surprised. And yep, there it is. New Albany takes a timeout. Floyd Central up 6 points here in the second set, 15-9.
Yeah, some nice momentum for Floyd Central. You want to see this happen. You want to get these points up right out the gate. That last kill for Floyd Central coming from Henry Ryan on New Albany diving for the ball, unable to connect with it well, and then Floyd Central hitting it right back, and Henry Ryan is not there to hit it over. So some amazing plays by Floyd Central, and I think New Albany's kind of lacking right now during this match. I think we're seeing almost a new Floyd Central coming out, especially since they were not able to keep up with Clifton in the first game. But now they seem to be shutting them down almost completely.
Yeah, if I'm the Bulldogs, I think I just keep feeding him, even though he's not feeling it in the second set. That was kind of their go-to in the first set. So, but the Highlanders able to make a good run here in the second set. Granger gets it over for the Floyd, and Clifton into the net for the Bulldogs. And Highlanders with a ton of momentum right now, 16-9 in the second set.
Yeah, this is a lot of momentum, like you just said. Clifton not able to send that ball over. It's not looking good for New Albany.
Good dig by Ryan. And Clifton gets it over for the Bulldogs. And Mingus unable to handle that one. 16-10. The Bulldogs will serve now. Clifton.
Yep, Clifton up to serve. His last serve going straight into the net.
Good dig by Mingus on the serve from Clifton. Coleman tips it over. Corbett able to get it over for the Bulldogs. Fonda serves Coleman. Ryan is there. Dick knee into the net and finds its way over for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, unfortunate how nobody could get to the ball on Floyd Central's side and set it. That is a nice point for New Albany.
And 2 straight points for the Bulldogs. 16-11. Clifton on the serve again. And I think he's only 1 for 5 on his serves tonight, so not a great night from him so far.
On the serving side for sure, he has not been performing nearly as well as he has been on the blocks and the kills.
Fonda leaves his serve short as the Bulldogs get one right back, 17-12 in the second set here.
Yeah, Fonda not able to punch it over this time. He's been doing pretty well on the serves, but that was just a little error.
Crewer gets it over for the Bulldogs. Cromwell serves Coleman. And a little too much as Walters will just punch it for the Bulldogs. And Highlanders only up 4 now here in the second set.
Yeah, their lead is getting shorter and shorter with time. And we'll see what happens here at the end.
Crewer with another serve. Granger's there. Cromwell with a set to Fonda.
He gets it over. Corbett's there. Crewer to Clifton. And blocked by Coleman. Stuffed right into the ground. 18-13 Highlander lead.
Yeah, an amazing block and an amazing point for Floyd Central. They want to keep this lead up as high as they can, and they're doing a pretty good job.
And Coleman comes out for the Highlanders.
And Riley Mingus up to serve.
Good serve by Mingus. Corbett to Blair. He'll get it over. Cromwell serves up Wheatley, and they'll get him for a palm there.
Yeah, the serve was really high, and they saw the palm, and a trade happening. Not a trade, a substitution happening for New Albany. Number 22, Quincy Rainey, coming in for number 10, Davis Barber. And it's
Thurston on the serve. Cromwell to Piper. And his tip is clean over the net. 19-14 Highlander lead here in the second set.
Yeah, Piper has some long and unpredictable arms. You can't really see where the ball is going before he hits it, and when he hits it, you only have a certain amount of time to react, and that often leads for a kill for Floyd Central.
Served by Kohler there. Diving play by Rainey, and Thurston unable to handle it. Not having his best game here in the second set. Really shined in that first set.
Yeah, I could not have said it better, and I think that's why they're down. They're not able to use Clifton to the best of their ability.
And Rainey will get it over for the Bulldogs. Cromwell sets up Piper, and he'll get over for the Highlanders. Rainey to Walters, and Cromwell is there on the block.
Yeah, Walters not able to hit it above the impending hands of Floyd Central, and they block it straight down for a nice kill for Floyd Central.
New Albany with another timeout here in the second set. That's 2 already so far. And Highlanders up 21-14 in the second set. Looking very promising to take this one.
And I've noticed kind of a different change of pace for New Albany this little match. They're mostly feeding Chase Walters as opposed to Clifton on the left side, and as you can see by the score, it's not really going too well for him. Chase Walters hitting a lot of easily blockable attempt at kills. Cannot find the right word there, but yeah, we'll see if Floyd Central can keep it up to the end of this match. Hopefully tie it 1-1.
Yeah, serving for the Highlanders, we'll have Kohler. See if he can close this second set out for them to make it a score of 1-1. And we'll see what happens out of the timeout.
Kohler doing an amazing job on the sets, the serves for Floyd Central. He's done an amazing job so far, and he's been taking shaking a lot of serves this match, and it's obviously going pretty well. The score is 21-14 with Floyd Central up. And we'll see how the rest of this match goes with Kohler serving again.
And here's Kohler for the Highlanders. He'll get it over. Thurston's there, and they get it to Clifton. And Highlanders unable to handle that one, as Bulldogs will get on the board. 21-15, Highlander lead.
Yeah, I think Justin Cromwell put two hands on it, but he was unable to stop the force, and it goes over to Max, who's not able to get it up. And that is a nice kill for New Albany.
Chase Walters get it over for Bulldogs. Cromwell sets Piper, and he blasts it. And interesting play there. And the Highlanders able to come away with it.
The ball literally hitting Clifton right in the head, and New Albany's actually able to salvage that, but in the end they fall to Floyd Central. And that's a nice kill for Floyd Central, and kind of a disrespectful one. Hitting Clifton right on the head was an interesting thing to behold.
Cromwell with the serve for the Highlanders. Ryan's there. Clifton took that one to heart and just puts it right over the net for the Bulldogs. 22-16, Highlander lead in the second set.
I think maybe he heard me laugh at him a little bit there, and he just tells me to shut up by smacking that ball straight down and getting a nice kill for New Albany.
Here's Henry Ryan
for the serve, the Bulldogs. They'll get it over. Kohler's there. And Thurston he got a hold of that one. Fonda almost blocks it. And that'll go out of bounds. And Bulldogs cut the lead to 5 now.
Yup. Floyd Central being up the entirety of this match.
Ryan with another serve. Fonda to Piper. And unable to handle that one.
Yeah.
And Bulldogs only down 4 now.
Piper angling his hand a little bit too downward and sending it straight into the net. If it got over the net, I believe it was going to be a nice kill, but it did not, and it connects with the net.
Ryan with the serve. And he's just leaving these right over the net. Kohler unable to handle that.
Yeah, Ryan's throwing some amazing serves, like literally right over the net. I could not ask for a better angle. If we were to calculate the slope, that would have been pretty nice, but it is going straight down right over the net, and the Floyd Central volleyball team is not able to react in time.
Mingus is there for the Highlanders. Fonda sets Granger. He'll get it over for them. Diving play by Walters. And Clifton rips that one out of bounds. 23-19 Highlander lead in the second set here. New Albany with 3 straight points there, unable to come away with that one. As Highlanders lead by 4. And we'll have Piper on the serve. He'll get it over. Thurston's there. They set Clifton again. And Fonda unable to keep that one in play, as the Bulldogs will get another one. 23-20 in the second set.
Yeah, Clifton in that left corner is deadly. I haven't seen him make many mistakes from a set there, and yeah, he just gets a nice little kill and shortens the lead that Floyd Central has.
Rainey on the serve, gets over. Fonda sets Granger. And that one a little too strong, and Bulldogs are coming right back here. 23-21, and Highlanders will take a timeout as Dick Nee is fired up for New Albany.
Yeah, New Albany coming alive here. They were in their coffin, but now they're out and about. Maybe they come back here. They were down by double at a point during this match, but now the lead is only by 2 for Floyd Central. I think Floyd Central needs to stop this momentum immediately if they want to secure this win.
Yeah, 23-21, second set. If just joining us, New Albany won the first set, 26-24, very hard fought set by both teams. Is Jonathan Clifton really shined in that first set?
For sure, and he's kind of like came out a little cold, but now he's heating up towards the end of this match, and we'll see how this goes.
22, Quincy Rainey will serve it here for the Bulldogs. And he'll get it over. Kohler's there for the Highlanders. Mingus gets it to Granger. He'll hit it over. Clifton to Corbett. And Highlanders unable to get that one. Momentum with New Albany now, as they are within 1 point of the Highlanders.
Lots of momentum. New Albany doing great on the serve and great job feeding Clifton, their obvious star player. And it's been a dangerous time for Floyd Central.
Rainey gets it over for the Bulldogs. Clifton gets it back over, and a little too much for him, as Highlanders will go up 24-22, and we'll have Max Granger to serve here on the game point.
Yeah, this is a big point. We'll see how it goes. Some clapping going on by the Highlanders, trying to get hyped up as Max Granger sends it over. It's received by
Corbett's there, gives it to Clifton, and Fonda's there on the block. Corbett back to Clifton. Mingus is there, and big block by Clifton to keep the Bulldogs' hopes alive here in the second set.
Yeah, Clifton definitely heating up as he's about to make the serve. Yeah, I'd be a little frightened if the ball was in his area if I was on the Floyd Central roster.
Clifton with the serve here. Granger's able to handle it. Mingus gets it to Coleman. Coleman gets it over. Clifton to Corbett. To Walters. Fonda's there on the block.
Fonda gets it up. Granger can't get it over.
That's tied.
And New Albany, what a comeback here in this set. Able to tie it up 24-24. And the Bulldogs are right here. Here's Clifton on the serve.
Oh my.
Cromwell's there. What a block by Fonda. And they're going to give that point to New Albany as Fonda hits the net.
Number 1, Landon Kirk, a bench warrior, getting really hyped about that, even though he has not played a single second.
Here's Clifton to serve, and he put that one in China as that one finds a concession stand.
He sent that to the wrong continent, but he puts him here on that for sure.
And 25-25 here. And we'll have Fonda on the serve for the Islanders. Clifton's there. Corbett to Walters. Walters gets it over. Cromwell sets up Wheatley. And Corbett will set Walters for the Bulldogs. And big block by Cromwell. Clifton gets it over though. Cromwell to Coleman. And he gets the point for the Highlanders. 26-25. And Highlanders with another chance here to win this set. Fonda will be serving for Floyd Central.
I'd be a little frightened if I was New Albany. The clapping and the stomping definitely sets the mood. Oh my God.
And Fonda leaves it short on the game-winning, or the set-winning play.
Yeah, that is not what you like to see. It's all right. Fonda not able to come through there, but it's not over yet. Score is still tied.
26-26 here in the second set. And New Albany gets it over. Fonda looks like a little angry after that set and gets too much on it. And the Bulldogs go up 1 here in the second set.
I don't think I've ever seen more hype on a bench in my life. New Albany's team is a little crazy as they serve it over.
Colin Kruger gets it over. There's Fonda. And Mingus gets it over for the Highlanders. Corbett to Walters. Fonda able to handle it. Cromwell to Coleman. And he puts that one in the ground. 27-27 in the second set. What a battle here by both teams.
Coleman thrashing that ball. And that is a nice kill for Floyd Central. You want to see something like that.
And Floyd Central serving here. Score tied. Mingus will do the honors here. Gets it over. Nicks the net and able to find the ground. Floyd Central up 28-27 in the second set. And Highlanders with yet another chance here to win this second set.
Number 10, Davis Barber coming in for New Albany.
And Mingus gets it over for the Highlanders. No, he doesn't. Right into the net. And we are tied again, 28-28 in the second set.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Going blow for blow here at the end. No one can seem to take home the match. And that is the second time a Floyd Central setter or server has kind of fumbled the bag.
Here's Thurston for the Bulldogs. Fonda's there for the Highlanders. Cromwell sets up Piper. And Rainey to Walters for the Bulldogs. Cromwell's almost there on the block. Walters is too much power. And New Albany goes up 1 here. 29-28. And here's Thurston for the Bulldogs with a chance to bring home the second set.
If we're following the timeline, I bet you hit it right into the net, but he doesn't.
Fonda's there. Cromwell gets it. Wheatley gets it over for the Highlanders. Mingus to Cromwell. And Piper almost gets it over. Cromwell gets over the Highlanders. There's Rainey. Cromwell is there. And Floyd Central unable to handle it.
That was
And New Albany will make the great comeback on the second set. And they are able to go up 2-0 here in this ball game. What a set there by both teams.
I'm almost at a loss for words about that last possession. That was kind of kind of painful to watch. If you're rooting for Floyd Central, they almost had it. They were so close in the second match, but it's 2-0, and I think Floyd Central might be laying in their grave here.
Yeah, definitely huge momentum swing for New Albany. I think getting down as much as 7 points there in that set and able to make the great comeback. Floyd Central couldn't put it away as they go down 2-0. And New Albany looking promising for them in this one.
Yeah, Floyd Central coming off hot there at the start of the second match, but it was unable to pull through. I think New Albany kind of realized this and started heating up themselves, and they took it home. Lots of momentum in the corner of New Albany as they head into the third match. But I will say both matches that have been played very, very, very hard. I think Floyd Central does not want to give it up, and New Albany doesn't feel like losing. I don't know what to expect here on the third match, but I know it's going to be a good game.
Yep. New Albany just needs one more set to bring this one home.
Yeah, one more set, and that's a kind of a daunting number. One more, if you're rooting for Floyd Central, you do not want to see your team down 2. It's almost impossible to dig back up, but we'll see. And minute 40 on the clock as we get ready for the third match. And I think New Albany wants to seal Floyd Central's fate here.
I hope we listen to this in class tomorrow.
Aiming to seal Floyd Central's fate here. And yeah, obviously some star players being Clifton for New Albany and Coleman for Floyd Central. Coleman doing an amazing job, and Logan Piper for Floyd Central. He's doing a great job as well. But Clifton Clifton's back might be hurting a little bit after this, after he carries Floyd Central, not carries Floyd Central, carries New Albany to maybe their 11th win.
Yeah. Seniors coming through for New Albany. Most of their points have come from all their seniors, so. And they will start serving here in the third set.
And the contrast is almost crazy. Really senior-sided for New Albany, and almost no seniors for Floyd Central besides for Coleman. Yeah, even on senior night too, you don't really see many seniors on the court for Floyd Central.
Mostly just Grant Coleman getting in the game for the Highlanders.
Yeah, and Coleman putting in work too. He's definitely doing his thing.
And here's Walters for New Albany. And his first serve's out of bounds. And Highlanders take an early lead, 1-0.
1-0. I believe they started off the last match 1-0 as well. So we'll see. We'll see if they can change it up. Maybe win one. Let's hope.
And here's Piper for the Highlanders. And absolutely soars that one over. And 2 straight out-of-bounds serves here to start the third set.
Oh, yeah, definitely some errors on serving for Floyd Central.
And Kohler unable to handle that. Cromwell is there, though. And Mingus will get it over the Highlanders. Rainey puts it right back. Fonda with the tip. And Rainey gets the Mingus. Fonda with the serve to Granger. And he's almost able to score there for them. Fonda finds Granger again, and that one's into the net. Great play defensively from New Albany to keep that kill from Granger hitting the ground.
Yeah, Max doing a great job. Up until the end there, he's unable to get it over, but he has been performing pretty well for Floyd Central. You couldn't really ask for much better.
And number 6, Henry Ryan, will serve that one out of bounds for the Bulldogs. 2-2.
Those are points you do not want to give up. With every misplayed serve, the enemy team gets another point. So you got to try to limit as much as you can.
And as Granger puts his out of bounds too. 3-2 lead for New Albany in the third set.
New Albany bench staring at the obvious off ball out of bounds ball, even though they too have done their fair share of offside serves.
Fonda sets up Coleman, and he'll hit Rainey right in the face with his. And Fonda is there on the block for the Highlanders.
Yeah, that was a nice block. Jumping over the net and sending it straight down. Not much you can do for New Albany.
And Fonda the serve for Highlanders. Ryan able to handle it. Corbett sets up Clifton. And Cromwell tips it over for the Highlanders and is able to make the play. 4-3, Floyd Central lead.
Yeah, we saw this happen once before, and we'll see if the end changes. Floyd Central was up almost the entirety of the last match, and they're kind of coming off pretty strong here as well.
Fonda serves for them, and Clifton puts one right through Cromwell and Coleman, and able to score for New Albany.
I think I might, I've got a look at the plan sheet for New Albany. They feed Clifton every single time, and he scores almost every single time. That is a terrifying player, and it is obvious why he is such a star.
Cromwell able to make the play there for the Highlanders, and they go up 5-4 in the third set.
Yeah, that was a great play for Cromwell, putting it right a little bit to the left and out of reach for New Albany, and they're unable to send it back.
Corbett will go to Walters, and Corbett's unable to handle his set, and Highlanders will score another point.
Yeah, he accidentally tossed it over inside, as opposed to hitting it over, which is obviously illegal, and that makes the Floyd Central up by 2.
Corbett to Walters. Walters gets it over, but it appears Cromwell touches the net. So New Albany will get the point for that one.
Yeah, unlucky as the lead starts to dwindle down. It's only 1 as Floyd Central is still up. Number 51, Colin Crewer, up to serve.
And he'll get it over. Cromwell tips it over for the Highlanders. Corbett to Walters. He goes flying into the referee, and his hit will be out of bounds. And Highlanders able to get a point back.
Yeah, he can't say he didn't try to hit that ball. He ends up knocking the ladder, or the step stool thing. Yeah, you all know what I'm talking about. He knocks it out of bounds, so it has to be realigned by the ref.
Kohler's serve gets over. Corbett blocked by Granger. And Blair unable to get it over for the Bulldogs. And 8-5 lead for the Highlanders.
Yeah, Davis Barber having a crucial error there, which cost them what could have been a 1-point deficit.
Corbett sets up Clifton, and he gets a hold of that one and able to score for New Albany.
Yeah, that man is great. Like whenever he gets a good look, he sends it. Like, it's not even close. And there's not much you can do if you're playing for Floyd Central.
Yeah,
you're on the receiving end of that ball.
So much strength behind his hits every time he touched the ball. And Cromwell sets it up to Granger. He fires one over. Clifton's there. And Walters unable to make the play there. And Highlanders get a point back.
Yeah, number 23, Chase Walters, trying his hardest to send it over, but he is not able to. And he falls on his knees and is unable to get it over. The score is 9-6 with Floyd Central up by 3.
And Rainey sets up Blair. The Highlanders are there. And Mingus to Granger. He'll get it over. Rainey puts it over for the Bulldogs. Fonda sets it to Granger. And a little too much on that one as well.
Yeah.
And
he socks that volleyball, and like you said, puts a little bit too much on it, and it goes out of bounds, which brings the deficit to 2. Floyd Central still up.
Cromwell able to handle that one. Fonda with a beautiful set to Piper, and right off the face of Henry Ryan, that one goes
Yeah, that was a nice touch. And Piper has been doing an excellent job this game on all accounts. And he's up to serve. Smacks it over. Clifton is there.
And Fonda sets up Granger, and he's able to tip it over. The outreached hand of Rainey.
That was a nasty play. Fonda goes up with his right, but smacks it over with his left. And New Albany is unable to react in time, which leads to another point for Floyd Central.
Piper sends it over for Floyd. Rainey tips it to Thurston. He gets it over. And Rainey will set up Clifton, and great execution there on the play for New Albany. 11-8 in set number 3. New Albany up 2-0 in the match.
Clifton putting in work this match, even though he is still down. He has been doing an exceptional job.
Ryan's serve confuses the Highlanders and able to buy his team a point.
The deficit is now 2, and it's been a pretty close match this far. I know the second match, Floyd Central was up almost the entirety of it, and New Albany called its way back. We'll see if they can do that again.
Fonda sets up Granger. And Thurston's there. Rainey will get it over. Fonda sets up Coleman. His tip blocked by Dick Nee. And he's got his team fired up.
Yeah, Dick Nee, a senior, doing a great job on the blocking. He's been a pretty predominant player the entirety of this game.
Fonda sets it to Granger. And Clifton punches one over the net, and Mingus worried about getting hit in the face there, kind of just dodges that one.
I cannot blame him. That had some fire to it. I think I might have seen some sparks. I too probably would have dodged that. That could not have felt good.
11-11, set number 3. Fonda tips it over, and New Albany unable to make the play. Good hustle there by Ryan and Clifton.
And Floyd Central regains the lead, up by 1, as Max Granger is up to serve. And it's almost off.
Granger will serve it over. Rainey sets up Clifton. He'll tip it over. Mingus is there. Fonda with the set to Kohler. Get over for the Highlanders. Dick Nee gets it over from the Bulldogs. And Dick Nee's on fire in set number 3.
Yeah, a communication error for Floyd Central. No one really even attempts to go for it. No one said me, and no one said you. So the ball goes straight in between them all.
12-12 in the third set. Rainey with the serve for the Bulldogs. And Granger gets it to Mingus. Mingus will put it over. Corbett sets up Clifton. He gets it over, and I feel like he might have held that one a little too long in his hands. And, he called a double hit on Clifton. So, Highlanders get the point.
Clifton making an error you don't really see him make. And
Dick Nee is scorching the Highlanders. That's 3 straight points for his team.
yeah, Dick Nee putting in some work as he gets, like you said, 3rd straight point. Kind of taking it over. Maybe Clifton's handing out the torch to Dick Nee as he is performing pretty well.
And Clifton with a great serve, gets it over. Highlanders handle it. Corbett to Walters. Highlanders are there. Clifton gets it over for the Bulldogs. And Dick Nee with a swing and a miss there. But still putting in work for his New Albany team. Highlanders tie it back up 13-13 in set number 3 here.
And Floyd Central having no seniors on right now. And Jordan Fonda being talked to by the ref. The ref obviously irritated with something. And Riley Mingus up to serve.
And Mingus serve on the way. Clifton handles it. Dick Nee takes a tumble and screws his team on the point there.
Man down for New Albany. That is not what you want to see.
sniper in the crowd as Dick Nee hits the hardwood. And Mingus serves. Clifton with a rocket, and Cromwell's there on the block. And Highlanders go up 16-13.
Highlanders making the deficit go up a little bit more. That's a 3-point deficit now, with Floyd Central up by obviously 3. Mingus is up to serve.
Mingus will serve into the net for the Highlanders as New Albany gets the point there, 16-14 in set number 3.
We've seen a lot of misplays on the serves for Floyd Central, and it is costing them a lot of points as Logan Piper sends it over. Oh my.
Vicious swing from Clifton as New Albany comes within 1 now.
Dude hits like a caveman. He just smacked that ball straight down, and there's not much you can do for on Floyd Central.
And Highlanders will take a timeout here in the 3rd set. And Floyd Central up 16-15, and New Albany's very enthusiastic.
Yeah, very enthusiastic. They are only down 1, so maybe they take this game. This would be the end of it if they win. A pretty great game for Dick Nee and number 21, Jonathan Clifton, both going hand in hand.
Yeah, Clifton really showing out in the 1st set. Had an all right 2nd set. I wouldn't say bad, but definitely not his full potential. And then having a pretty solid set here in the 3rd. And Dick Nee been a great surprise here in the 3rd set for his Bulldog squad.
He did take that little tumble.
He did.
Which cost him a point, but he has been performing pretty well.
And Dick Nee got tripped up with Corbett and just fell right to the ground. Very odd play from him, but Kruger's set goes into the net for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, a lot of mishandled serves on both sides this game as Kohler sends it over.
Corbett set up Blair. He tips it to Fonda. Cromwell sets Piper. And he's got a great tip there for the Highlanders as they go up 18-15 in set number 3. It's a must-win set for Floyd Central.
Justin Cromwell for Floyd Central reciprocating the energy they've been receiving by getting a little hype.
Kohler sends it over. And great swing from Blair as Highlanders unable to handle that one. 18-16 in set number 3.
Yeah, Blair hits it right into the open space and gets himself a nice kill. And New Albany serve now.
Here's Thurston on the serve for New Albany. Cromwell sets up Piper. And great swing from him as Floyd Central will get another point there. As Clifton's unable to handle that.
Piper doing an excellent job straight out of timeout. Kind of carrying Floyd Central right now.
Cromwell with the set, or serve. Rainey gets it over for the Bulldogs. Fonda sets up Granger, and his swing just a tad out of bounds as the Bulldogs get a point there, 19-17 in the 3rd set.
Yeah, great attempt as Nathan Wheatley comes in for Max Granger at Floyd Central.
Chase Walters gets it over. Fonda sets up Piper, and a little too high for him, and he can't handle it. And New Albany within 1 now, and if they win this set, they will have the game. Here's Walters on the serve. Mingus is there. Fonda tips it over. Rainey sets up Clifton, and great shot from him as Mingus can't handle that one. 19-19 in set number 3 here.
New Albany able to tie it up, and we'll see who takes the lead.
If you're New Albany, I'd say just feed Clifton every time.
Yeah, literally, like, for every mistake he makes, he probably gets 3 kills. So I would do the same thing. I would just keep feeding him and let him do his thing.
And Clifton gets it over for New Albany. Rainey tries to serve it. Great play from Clifton. Fonda serves up Wheatley. And blocked by Blair.
But he has contact.
They're going to get Rainey for touching the net here. And Floyd Central will win that point, despite the great effort from the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great effort indeed. That is a point you do not want to see fall to Floyd Central.
Piper on the serve for the Highlanders. Clifton's there. Rainey back to Clifton. Beautiful swing from him. And Highlanders unable to handle it as the Bulldogs tie it once again 20-20. All 3 of these sets been very close here as great player from New Albany enters the game. Number 11, Dick Nee. Fonda sets up Coleman. Blocked by Dick. And Fonda couldn't quite handle that one, but it gets it over. And New Albany couldn't handle it.
Yeah, Dick Nee straight out of the gate getting a nice block. But the point still falls for Floyd Central.
And here's Wheatley on the serve for the Highlanders. And that one goes out of bounds. 21-21 here in set number 3.
Yeah, very close to going out of bounds, but it does not fall. And that is a tied game. 21s. And 22, Quincy Rainey up to serve for Floyd Central.
Fonda with the set to Coleman. Good block there from the Bulldogs. Corbett sets up Clifton. He'll tip it to the back row, and there's no one there for the Highlanders as that one falls. 22-21, Bulldogs take the lead, 3 points away from this night being over.
The Bulldogs taking their first lead of the match, I believe. It's been a close game, or a close match the entire time, but they just have taken the lead with 22-21 as Rainey is up to serve.
And Rainey will serve here for the Bulldogs. And a little strong there. And we'll tie it back up 22-22 in set number 3.
Yup. Jordan Fonda with his signature punch over serve. And no, he doesn't do that as soon as I say it.
Corbett serves up Clifton. Mingus is there on the play. Cromwell serves Coleman, but a little too much from him. And New Albany 2 points away from getting the win.
I've never seen a bench more active than New Albany's, pointing out exactly where the ball went out of bounds.
What a serve from Clifton as Kohler hits the net. And New Albany's now 1 point away. I'd love to see them go to Dick Nee for this final point. Leave him with a big smile on his face.
Jonathan Clifton up to serve again, and straight into the net.
Clifton puts that one in the net. Highlanders still with a chance here, as they are down 24-23 in the final set. And Riley Mingus will serve for them.
Riley Mingus not doing so well on the serves this match, but we'll see if he can bring it back. Hopefully he does not hit it directly into the net.
And Mingus serves out of bounds, and that'll do it for the game.
And that is game. A hard-fought victory. Even though it was 3-0, Floyd Central has put up a fight on every single match, but New Albany was overwhelming them with Clifton putting in numbers. And an excellent game to watch indeed.
Yeah, great play from Clifton. Every set just showing out. Very spectacular volleyball player. And Dick Nee doing some great damage there in the final set to get the Bulldogs over the hump and they take this one 3-0 as the Highlanders fall short on senior night. Yeah, it was a great game. I'm glad you all got to tune in, and I'll catch you on the fly. Have a good night.